Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. We just had the daily refresh. Let's go into the game, see if we have anything cool, anything new. I'm really hoping for a community team of the season guaranteed SBC. We had the EFL guaranteed one yesterday, so I'm not sure if they're going to release the community one today or tomorrow, or if they're just going to completely forget it. One thing to note, there are going to be no more team of the weeks during team of the season. I was a little bit surprised by that decision, but I kind of understand it. There's no football going on, but I just cannot remember a time without team of the week. I feel like they should have done something else, but I don't know. Just to let you guys know, there's not going to be a new team of the week. It's just going to be team of the seasons and packs. But let's go into our SBCs. Is there anything new? Okay, I see it, EA. A brand new Kieran Trippier Team of the Season SBC. Let's take a look at this card. Okay, 90 pace and 91 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. Super strong passing. I've talked about this a lot. Passing up the wing is so important in FIFA. My biggest complaint with the Wan-Bissaka that I play with, he does not have the greatest passing up the wing. Amazing defender, but his passing up the wing a lot of times leaves a lot to be desired. This Trippier has epic passing stats. His agility, for a team of the season card, you're looking for just primo stats all across the board. A couple months ago, you maybe could settle and be like, okay, well, this is a little low, but this is good, but now when you're a team of the season, you're wanting everything epic. Agility and balance is not poor, but I would like it just a hint higher. So, that's the one probably complaint I'm seeing in this card. And also his strength is a little poor. However, his pace is already high enough. You're going to put an anchor on this card, and that would boost up his strength a little bit. So this is actually a monster card. And you know what? EA are sometimes deviously smart. And I think the reason they released this Trippier is because the main prize from the Team of the Season Community Squad is this Joe Gomez. The main prize from the EFL Team of the Season is the Kalvin Phillips. And yesterday they released a new EFL Championship player that perfectly links to Kalvin Phillips. So if we go over here to, I think I have him in my favorites actually because I'm looking at completing this. So yesterday they released this center back White who perfectly links to Kalvin Phillips. You can see they're both at Leeds, both English. So EA is really pushing that, trying to get people to just buy that last scrap of FIFA points to try to pack Kalvin Phillips, to try to pack Joe Gomez. So like I said, sometimes EA can be deviously smart. So I do think that Trippier is really nice. I guess we haven't looked at the price. I honestly, I'm really rate that Trippier. That card looks phenomenal, but it's going to depend on the price. So we're looking at an 85 with 2 Team of the Weeks. I'm wondering if it's going to be another 85. I feel like it's not going to be 285s. I feel like that would be too cheap for EA. And an 86 with the Team of the Week. So I would say that is fairly priced. I mean, it's not cheap by any means, but I would say that's fairly priced. If you can fit that Trippier in your club, if you're going to go with that Gomez, if you're going to have Kalvin Phillips, if you need some of those English links right now, then I mean, it's hard to go wrong with that. I may complete that one. I don't know. There's a couple cards. This Trippier is the second one that I'm really interested. Outside of Joe Gomez and Kalvin Phillips, who I would love to bring into my club, but they're just too expensive for what I want to do right now. But the Trippier I'm interested in. So we have a couple new things. We'll get right back to those as well. Just wanted to. Is Goretzka already over here to the players? But the Goretzka that was released is top notch. He's the other one I'm interested in out of players that have just been released. Let me just find them. Digging through all this stuff. So there's the Goretzka. This Goretzka is absolutely top notch, and that Trippier is absolutely top notch. So those cards are worth completing if you can fit them into your team. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let's see how much time do we have on this Trippier. We have 6 days. Okay, so we have plenty of time to make a decision. It also may give us time to see what we get. Usually the next Team of the Season squad is the Premier League, so we may have some other English players to link with Trippier. Maybe wait a day or two and just kind of see what comes out with the Premier League Team of the Season. But also, Trippier is also good because he is English, but he's also La Liga now. So once the La Liga Team of the Season comes around, if Ramos gets a Team of the Season, or you would get some epic La Liga center back, then Trippier is going to have a soft link there as well. Going to have that link to Gomez. Going to have another link to Kalvin Phillips. Going to have a link to that White card from the Championship SBC. So A really strong card, but we will give some thought to that one. I feel like that's going to be a really strong right back. If you did this Trippier, I mean, there could be someone that's maybe a hint better, maybe a Trent Alexander-Arnold, maybe I couldn't see Kyle Walker getting a team of the season, but you know, as far as English right backs go, it's going to be, if Trent Alexander-Arnold gets a team of the season, he's going to be much more expensive than this Trippier, and I think this Trippier would handle business just as well as a Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially at fullback. So super strong card right there. I like that one a lot. Let's see what else we get. We get this one shot where we can do a mega pack and some throwback UCL marquee matchups. I guess let's just go ahead and complete these. I don't know that we're going to open the packs. I've been saving my packs. I'm waiting for both Premier League Team of the Season and League One Team of the Season. So this community squad outside of Gomez, I'm just not in love with. And same thing, Kalvin, Phillips, outside of that, I'm just not in love with anyone. So there's only 2 players that I would just go crazy for if we were able to pack them, but other than that, it's just not that exciting. So for this one, we need 2 UCL rare cards and a 77 rating, and we just need multiple clubs. I'm not sure why they have that restriction there, but let's just go ahead and complete this one. First thing, let's just do special cards. We'll have to go through all of our CONMEBOL cards before we get to our UCL cards. I would beg EA to just consider, I mean, this has been this way for years. We just cannot sort our cards the way we need to, and there's so many special versions of cards now. This CONMEBOL stuff is brand new this year, so it's just a whole nother degree that we have to sort through everything here. And the other thing, if you've got extra UCL cards, it's a great time to be using them. So we have a Kone, we have Denaire. So those would probably be perfect. Let me see how many other we have. Winks. I just want to kind of get a lay of the land as far as what we need, because we also had throwback UCL marquee matchups. We have a couple 82 rated. There's Goats Up. Wouldn't hate getting rid of them if we have to. So, you know, we still have a couple, you know, but if you've got some extra UCL cards, you might want to sell them. So pretty sure those are both rare. Yeah, those are both rare. So we can throw a Coney out here and Denaire. And I guess those are both League On. So let's see what we can link around with League On. Go this way, and let's just go gold. We'll go low to high, see if we can find anything. Lafont would be perfect. Center backs, anything else, perfect. CDM, so luckily we've got, I guess Thiago Mendes is fine. Not a problem there. Okay, getting a little weak on cams. We don't have a lot in the cam department. CMs, we do have a few things. Let's just go here and here, and I think that will be good. Are we still... Make sure, not sure if I've used any clubs multiple times. We do have 2 Lyon players, but that's fine. You can have 2. Our chemistry should be amazing. Let's put a striker out here. Just do Kanate. And what else are we doing? We need another CDM. I don't know if we had another CDM or not. Let's try another CM. And I've got so many packs saved up, so I'm not that worried about it if we need to come back, you know, because I'm going to be replenishing my club very soon. I wonder if we could do, we have good chemistry. I wonder if I have a Brazilian right back or Brazilian defender. Let me just see, from a lower league. So there's center back. Let's just try him out here. And, okay, oh, you can only have 8 clubs max. Okay, so we do need to double up on a couple clubs. So we're going to let's go back to Ligue 1. So that's going to mess us up a little bit. I was going to try to get a couple like bronzes out there. I know we had Lille was one that we had, and that we had another one. So Renato Sanchez would fit perfect. Oh, we could only have 2. So let's put Renato Sanchez out there. Okay, anything else? Let's just put him right here. Let's say, do we have a Marseille or Monaco would probably be our best bets. Let's just see. Let's see about Monaco. Anything? Okay, we have Fabregas. I could use him. Let's see if this keeper's selling for anything. I'm not sure. Sometimes he's untradeable. I better not turn him in just in case. If they're going to put team of the seasons into the league-wide SBCs, I want to make sure to hold on to as many League One players as possible, because there may be an epic League One team of the season card in the SBC. I want to make sure to accumulate those cards. So I don't want to get rid of him because he may be valuable at that time. Let's just see. What was the other one that I had? I've not forgot. Oh, yeah, Marseille. Do we have anything here? Okay, that should be perfect. That should be perfect. Okay, so we'll pop him over here. Will that take care of business? Okay, that does. We did use one bronze player, so that is nice. Submit that. We'll have a mega pack. I'm just going to save this one. We'll just submit all of that out there. And then let's take a look at our throwback UCL marquee matchups. It is crazy. No Champions League. All crazy. That Trippier. Every time I look at that Trippier, I'm thinking, gosh, I need to get him fit into my team. The only thing for me, I'm not sure who I would put on the right. Obviously, you could do Messi or someone like that. But, you know, I'm trying to just save my funds up and not commit too much to the team. So I think we're just going to try to be smart. Wait on him. I also am keeping my eye on that Goretzka, see what comes out Bundesliga-wise. I've just kept my same team so far, so I don't know, boys, but we're going to have to make some decisions. Okay, so we need, gosh, they're asking for 2 more rare UEFA players. This is Ajax and Bayern Munich. I guess let's just do this one first. So we need an Ajax player or a Bayern Munich player. Bayern Munich players are usually the hardest to come by, so we will look for the Ajax player, Eredivisie, and Ajax. We do have Blend. Now, I could use him. I will put him out there. I'm not sure I will use him or not. We do need an 80 rated team. So I'm just going to pop a couple of these Ajax players out there. I don't want to use all of them. Sometimes Ajax players can be a little pricey. I don't want to use them all, but I'll have Blend out there in case I do decide to use him. And let's see. Let's go ahead and look. What else do I have Eredivisie-wise? I doubt I would complete an Eredivisie SBC, so I'm not that concerned if I end up using several of these Eredivisie golds. Just pop a lot of them out there. I'm not for sure what I will do with them. And I didn't look at the restrictions. There could be some restrictions about leagues and all of that stuff too. But let's just pop some of these players out there and then we'll make a decision. So not too big of a deal there. Okay, so let's just see. What do we need to do? Just team rating of 80, chemistry of 85. And you need 3 Eredivisie or Bundesliga players, so no real restrictions. Let's just start building this out, and maybe if we may have to use that 83 blend to get our rating up where we want it to be. So he's not going to fit out somewhere. Let's just put him up here for now, although we do have other strikers. And let's just try this. We're going to need our highest rated possible. Let's put Babel right here. Did we have a right back? We have Dumfries. Dumfries is weird. Sometimes when I check him, he's like going for 3,000 coins, and sometimes when I check him, he's going for 800 coins. So, you know, I don't know what he's going for at the moment. Let's just see how close we will be to rating if we do all of this. Let me move him here. Move Blend into the team. And we need one more mid. What if we have any? Maybe we have a German that could give us at least a little link. Let's just go to Germany, get rid of the Eredivisie. And what we need, we have Götze, could maybe use Emre Can. Don't really want to use him if possible. Okay, Essien could be a nice one. That'd give us some little link there. And then we need, let's see, if we have, we're going to be way off on rating, aren't we, boys? Gosh, we're getting killed on rating. We're nowhere close to the 80. So we're going to need more firepower than what we are bringing to the table. So let's try, okay, we actually have a German keeper as well. So let's try a German center back. Do we have anybody? Not very good. Oh, man. Oh, man, boys. We are way off. I didn't think we'd be that far off having that blend in there as well. Let's put Kruse out there at our disposal. Let's put, I mean, those are only 78 rated. We're going to need more like 82s. Let's just look at our team, get rid of the German, or did I have other Germans? Yeah, I'm not going to use an 84. I mean, 83 is the limit of what I would want to use because some of those can still be pretty cheap. 84s, I want to save those for SBC. So let's just get rid of that German filter. Let's just try to find a couple of 82s in the squad. Something to just build these SBCs out with. I think we would still have enough chemistry if we could just throw a couple 83, 82s out there. Just replace some of those really low-rated cards. So what are we going to use? Gosh, Odegaard, I'm fine getting rid of him. Let's see. Bigley, I pack him like every other day, it seems like. And we'll put Parolo out there. He can maybe link up And we'll put Rugani. I lost one of them. That's fine. Okay, let's see. If we replace a 75 with... Okay, that takes it up to 79. But now we're way off on chemistry. Golly. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have Crusoe. Okay, maybe with this, how much of a boost would that give us? Then we have 2 Germans there. Malin is still at 10. We're pretty close on chemistry. Okay, so what if then... Let me just see if this would give us the rating. That would give us the rating. Oh, we need one more. Golly, I'm way off. I'm way off. We need another UCL card here. So let's find a decent UCL card. It's kind of digging through everything. Again, filters, filters, filters. EA, it'd be so nice if we could just say, okay, show me all my UCL cards, and then just have them show up here instead of just all this nonsense. Okay, we have Hector Herrera. Anybody else? Götze. I guess I'm going to try to save Götze and Hakimi together. Do I have anyone else? I have Lucas Vasquez. I hate to use a Real Madrid player, as he would come in handy on a challenge. Is that all I have? I have Winks, but he's not going to link to anybody, but I will throw him out there. So, golly, that's just no links to anybody. But, okay, maybe if we put Odegaard here... And nah, I don't know if that's going to work well for us. What if we put Winks? Okay, still not helping out a lot. What if we put Herrera? That gets it up to 79, so we need 6 more rating points, but I don't know where they're going to come from. Can we change him now to a actual CM? Okay, so that's getting us close. Okay, we're within 2 rating points. We can do center forward to striker. I have a ton of those. Those just add up. You see I have 18 of those, so I don't mind throwing that on Crusoe there. That was going to boost him up a little bit. And now we only need CM to CDM and CM to CAM. Those are a little bit more valuable, so I'm going to have to think a little more before I do something like that. Let me just try switching this around and seeing if that does it. No, that... Okay, and then switch that. That does it. Okay, so kind of shifted all my Eredivisie cards to one side, and that ended up doing it. So that's going to get that part of the challenge done, the Ajax Bayern challenge. Now we need to do Barcelona versus Spurs, and we will have this one done, and we'll be wrapped up. So let's see what we got. We need a Barcelona or Spurs player, definitely a Spurs player. Premier League, and then we just need a UCL common or rare. So we should be able, this will be perfect. Our Harry Winks will fit everything. He's Spurs, he's Premier League, and he's UCL. So Harry Winks is going to be the perfect card for this. And I say that, but did I use Harry Winks? Gosh, I don't remember. Let's see. I don't remember if I ended up using Winks. Okay, good. We do have Winks, so that is going to be perfect. Now we just kind of build it out with some Premier League stuff. We don't need a ton of rating. The main thing is, do I have the cards? Where we haven't opened up a ton of packs, I do not have a lot of fodder in my team. But we do have some stuff. Let's just fill it all out. And Heaton should be perfect. CMs. I guess I better check any other restrictions real quick. So just rating, chemistry, and players in the squad. So that is perfect. This should be fairly easy to fill out. Samata there would be perfect. We won't have any right forwards. I'm pretty sure De La Feu is the only one I can think of that is actually a right forward that comes packed as a right forward from the Premier Leagues. Let's put Gudmundsson. Any LMs, but I think we can just probably put anything Premier League. Maybe could even do something else. So we are close on rating. We've got the chemistry. Let's see. What if we were to pop some bronze player out here? Or what if we just moved him over here? And let's just say we went to the English 3rd division. Are we going to have anything? We have a 67 rated striker there. And then everybody's hero, Akinfenwa. But let's just see. Will this give us what we need? Oh, I replaced the wrong card. We need a Premier League player. So we need that Premier League striker back. Samata. Does that give us what we need? That gives us what we need. We used 2 English 3rd division, 2 what would be League 1 cards, and help build it out, and that hit everything. So that one was pretty simple to complete. So that's going to get that one complete. Gives us a Premium X Players Pack. And a full reward was what? I don't remember what it was. What does it give us? A Premium Gold Players Pack. I mean, that's okay. It's not the most exciting pack in the world. I feel like EA has not quite given back to us yet. Like, the community squad is usually about kind of giving back to the community a little bit, but I feel like they're still being like a little stingy with some of the stuff, but you know, it is what it is on that. But anyways, guys, this is going to wrap up the video today. Trippier is definitely a monster card. I can surely see us completing him. Let me see if Footbin has a price up yet, just to let you know for sure. So I haven't been keeping up with it. I think the market is down just a little bit. So, you know, he may be a little cheaper, and I think it may raise things up. So 250,000 is what Footbin is reporting. Honestly, for me, I think that's a good price. People on Footbin are downvoting it, though. So I'm not sure why they are against that. I feel like this is a very fair price. Let me just see. Like, people are saying rip-off expensive. Then somebody says if this card was in the Premier League, it'd be 400,000. I mean, easily it'd be 400,000. I think that Trippier is a phenomenal card. And, you know, that's one thing to be aware of. You know, when you get on places like Footbin, Footbin is my favorite of the FIFA websites. But there's tons of toxic people out there. People that think every single card should be, like, they think this Trippier should be 183 rated squad. So, I mean, there is a fine line. I mean, I understand what EA tries to do from time to time. You don't want everything flooded where just everyone has just a uber monster team. You want it kind of at that fine line where it's a fair price or a reasonable price, but not, you know, it's got, you know, it's just a fine line. You have to walk on that. So I understand on some of it, but sometimes EA releases stuff that's just crazy overpriced, and sometimes they release stuff that's fair. And I would say the Trippier is a fair price. If you can fit him to your team, it's hard to find a much better right back than that. I mean, and also 99 stamina. His only slight weaknesses are his strength, which you can boost that up a little bit with an anchor. His agility and balance, I'd like to see a little higher. Let me just compare that to my Wan-Bissaka real quick, because I've really liked the way Wan-Bissaka moves. The other one that people really like this year, and maybe they don't even know why, is that Nelson Semedo, and Semedo has a lot of agility. So yeah, you see there, this Wan-Bissaka has 89 agility, so that is one of the reasons he's such an epic defender. But look at Wan-Bissaka's passing, 69 vision, 64 long pass. So when I'm trying to shoot those balls up the wing to Daniel James, sometimes they go out, sometimes they go in the middle, sometimes they hit Daniel James perfectly in stride. So that's the one frustrating thing. But you also see their strength on Wan-Bissaka is 74, so Trippier's base strength is actually higher than Wan-Bissaka's. But that, like I said, that's my only minor complaint, is the agility and the strength. But I think it was just an absolute monster card. Going to be hard to go wrong with that. Let me just compare it to what was Semedo. Do I still have Semedo on my team? Let me just look on concept players real quick, because Semedo was another one. Semedo and Wan-Bissaka have basically been my only two full-time right backs this year. And let's see, so Semedo, let me just look at his gold version. So you see there, his gold version, 88 agility. So, and people have been playing with this Semedo all year, and maybe they didn't quite understand why they enjoyed it, but it's the agility is so important in FIFA 20. Just able to make up with so many things. But also look at Semedo's strength, 65. So it's crazy how many of these fullbacks have such poor strength, and it's nice when you do have a little bit of strength. You can kind of body people off a little bit. You have those fast wingers running at you, and you can at least body them a little bit without getting shoved off. But anyways, guys, this is for real. Going to wrap up the video. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere. But I will see you guys soon. Bye.